Hey, welcome on back to the AnKorage, and this is DisQuest. And welcome everybody back to this edition of DisQuest. If you happen to hear any weird vroom, that's the neighbor upstairs. She's vacuuming. So, but that is not going to keep me from doing some video work. So, today we are going to be focusing on the next piece of software that is hosted by Disroot, and that does not require any account with Disroot to use. You can just go in and use it. And we are actually going to be focusing on a notepad of sorts. It's called Etherpad, and this is the pads service from the drop down. I'll show you that in just a moment. And we're just going to get right into it, okay? Okay, so we are now out here on disroot.org, and this is the main page, as I've said before. And we've got a nice little, looks like a little birthday hat. Happy birthday on it. A little blow toy thingy, you know, those rollout doodads. And 8. So Disroot is 8 years old. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so if we go over to services and we come down to pads, and we're met with, people are using this window as a graffiti pad. Isn't that great? Anyhow, we are, I say we as if I'm part of the group, but I don't know. I guess I kind of sort of am. I mean, I am a patron, and something is going to be released. I kind of want to say that I suggested it, but it wasn't actually. I think it was looked at before, but it's just now getting put out there after I had said something, from my observation. So there we go. Anyway, the pads, it's a collaborative editing in real time, and it's done using Etherpad. So, and let's see, a pad is an online text that you can collaboratively edit in real time directly within your web browser. Everybody's changes are instantly reflected on all screens. So, in other words, everybody can, or many people, can come into any particular pad, and I'll show you how, and do something. You can write articles, and you can do any to-do list together with your friends, fellow students, colleagues, so on and so forth. And here's the biggie right there. You don't need an account to use it. So there you go. And that meaning you don't need an account on Disroot, meaning a Disroot account, user account. On mobile, you can use Padland on Android to directly open or create your Disroot pads on your Android device. Apple folks, I don't know anything about that. I'm assuming Disroot probably does not know either. I suppose you could check the store for iOS or whatever, but anyways, Disroot's pads are located at pad.disroot.org. Project homepage is at etherpad.org, and you can view the source code. Feature highlights. Color highlighting, so you can change the colors. You can style your text, bold, italic, paragraphs, lists, bullet points, so on and so forth. Chat. There's online chat that can be done. And you can also have a history. You can review that. Now you can import existing pads or export any pad you're working on. You can save revisions. You can bookmark it. And, this is a sidebar to add comments. That's really good. And we've got a nice little animated GIF here, kind of demonstrating it. Of course, you can't see it all that great, but, neither can I. It's that small. But it doesn't make any difference one way or another. It's just kind of showing you, well, see what's going on. All right, so to open a pad, you can just come up here to this button right here that says open a pad. And if you happen to be on Tor, the Tor browser specifically, you can click on this and it brings you to the onion address, which is down in that lower left-hand corner. It's a .onion, so there you go. So if we open a pad, we'll click on that, and boom, here you go. Nice and basic and simple. And I love that it's green because that's the channel colors. It's also my house colors, my home colors. There we go. You can open up a new pad and it just opens up a completely new one here. So apologies to Muppet and the gang. I'm going to open one up. So, and here it is. And this is how it looks like. You know, welcome to Etherpad, so on and so forth. Its pad text is synchronized as you type so that everyone that's viewing this page sees the same text. This allows you to collaborate seamlessly and on documents, or collaboratively on documents. So anyone else can be coming to this, and I'll show you how that happens in a moment. Pads can't be removed, though, if untouched. They will be removed after 180 days. So, you know, that's the one benefit of this one. You know, this is just a rough example. But I'm not going to be doing anything inside of this one. So I'm going to back out if I can. Let's see. I'll just have to do it this way. Go back that way. Okay, so we can, you can either create the new pad like I just did, or we can create/open a pad with a name. So I'm going to call this AnKorage. So I haven't created one before using this, so there we go. So here we have a brand new Etherpad that I call AnKorage. So there we go. And so up at the top here, we can see this is where we have our text formatting in the upper left here. And we have different paragraphing selections here. We can also undo or redo. You can view or not view as a clear authorship colors. Okay. You got a style, got your headings, your code, your normal, your font sizes, all the way up to 60. Color black, green, red, blue, yellow, orange. Nice basic colors. Okay. What's this one? Add a new comment on the selection. So if I wanted to say highlight all of this, I could put a comment. And I hope you can see this. We should be able to. Comment. Here we go. Boom. There we go. And then over on the right hand side is where it appears. And when you click away from it, the text is highlighted yellow. And when you hover over it, it changes color to, looks like, I'm going to say that's Disroot's color, but I could be wrong. But it's kind of maroon colored. And then you have some more formatting here, you know, line left, line center, line right, or align justify so that everything is nice and square. And then, of course, you can allow forbid notifications. Over here on the right, we hover over that. Import export form to a different file formats. And I need to stop. Sorry, I had a noise interruption. Had to let that go. Anyways. Okay, so down below at the bottom, I see delay before deletion. Your pad will be deleted if it is not edited in about 179.9 days. Please edit or export your pad if you need to save your work. Okay, so that's just a notice from Etherpad to let you know, hey, if you don't save it or if you don't export it or something like that, it's got 6 months. So, there we go. So, I am just going to remove all of this. And what you can also see over here on the left is you've got line numbers. Oh, you know, it's helpful for navigation and stuff like that. So I'm going to delete all of that, and I've got one here. We've got this. We got that comment. I'll get rid of that. And blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, you can just write your stuff and enter your name. Ooh, enter Ivan. There we go. There we go. So there we are. And I can pick my color. Isn't that nice? And I will go there. Okay. So I'm Shadow Strike. There we go. And that what this does is that this helps identify what I did. There we go. Now, let's say I wanted to share this with somebody. Well, if we got up here, we've got a share icon. Share and embed this pad, so we can do that. You can set it to be read-only if you wish. Just tick that off, and there it is. It's active as read-only. And so it's off. And here's the link right here. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to come down here. I'm going to paste that. So there's the link to this pad. So if you want to come out and check it out, great. If not, no big deal. I'll leave it up. And also, if you want to embed the URL. Now, let's say if you're working on a web page and you've got a site or something, you want to embed this pad into it, you can use the embed link, which is that one there, and it creates an iframe. Cool. That's pretty cool. I like that option. Excuse me. And so there, that's how you can do that. And there you go. And of course, everything I type in here is being marked as, I'm the one that did it. There we go. And let's see. Do I hover over that? No, it doesn't. So what I'm looking for is if my name shows up over here on the right, but it is not. So that's no big deal. So there we go. That is how you can use this essentially. And there we go. That is pads or Etherpad for Disroot. And that is basically this edition of DisQuest. Online, real-time, collaborative text editing. You can also do some chat in there. Great place to collaborate, work together, make notes, write notes, delete notes, keep track of things. Like I was saying in the, when we're looking at the page, do lists, things of that sort. It's very good, and I do recommend using it. It's not related to big tech at all. It's self-hosted, and I haven't looked, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's one of these available for use out at etherpad.org. Excuse me. And yeah, so that's basically it. I'm going to leave AnKorage up and running. So if anybody wants to go in and futz around with it, go ahead and try it out. But you can even go out to disroot.org and try it out there, and you could do all of that. That's really cool. So this is a very, very good piece of software that's used, and someone might ask, well, can the folks at Disroot see this? No, because it's in your web browser, and I can't say it's encrypted, but I think it is. But they can't see what's going on. They can't see it unless you tell them. Give them the name of the pad or that share link, and yeah, then they can go in. Otherwise, it just sits there. They can't see the contents of it, stuff like that. And if you don't export it, save it, or anything like that, then it's going to automatically delete after 180 days, which works out to 6 months. That is a good chunk of time. So anybody doing projects of different types, stuff like that, it's like I could use it with the videos, but it's just me. So I don't have any purpose for it. So there we go. At least not right now. I mean, if I get to be really big and I've got other people helping me out and stuff like that, then I might use it. But I can also use a bunch of stuff in Nextcloud, which is going to be the very last video, because I see it as the biggest. It's got the most functionality, and use cases. So, but that's in that video. We've got more videos to do between now and then. So there we go. So thank you very much, and we'll catch you on the next one. So Skál, and we'll talk to you later. All right, see you soon.
So stand the thunder and